body with you. Lovely. Now let's have a go at our Grecian urns. 1 Grecian urn. 2 Grecian urns. And the fountain. Trickle, trickle. Splendid, lady, splendid. I believe that our Dallas Fontaine display will be the highlight of the ice cream sociable. Now, gentlemen, if you're ready. And remember, ladies, don't make me tell you again. Always keep your face towards the audience. All right, Mr. Dunlop?
It's you in the sunrise, it's you in my car, it's you all the way into town. It's your sweet melody that sets me up, and it's your got to go dear that gets me down. It's you on my pillow in all of my dreams, till once more the morning breaks through. What words could be saner, or truer, or plainer than it's you? It's
Smile, girl, smile.
yes, it's you. Oh, yes, it's you.
Oh, please, kids, this ship will have my head.
Mr. Washburn, we are entitled to 5 more minutes.
If you think you can hold these kids back, you go ahead.
Start her up, Mr. Washburn. We're going to teach you new steps Professor Hill taught us.
All right, what'll it be?
The shaboopy! Shaboopy!
Now, on the no kiss on the very first day, it's usually a husky. And on the no kiss on the second time out, is anything but fussy. But a woman who'll make it third time around, head in the clouds, feet on the ground. She's the girl these bodies found. She's his shaboop, shaboop, shaboop. The girl that's hard to get. Shaboop, shaboop, shaboop. Walk around twice, just to raise the curtain. Walk around twice, just to make for certain. Once more, the flower garden, she'll never get sorted. Beg your pardon. Squeeze her once if she isn't looking. Gotta squeeze back, it's fancy cooking. Once more for a back for upper, she'll never get sore. Way to supper. Now the little song's an old gal, as anyone could see. Look at her now, she's a go gal. Only goes for me, squeeze. For once if she isn't looking. Gotta squeeze back, it's fancy cooking. Once more for a peck for upper, she'll never get sore. Way to supper. Shaboopy, shaboopy, shaboopy. Shaboopy, shaboopy, shaboopy.
Steady behind your back.
Why, you?
Rather do it in front of your back, but
Do what?
to mine. I'm going to warn you once more. If I ever catch you touching my daughter, I'll by God horsewhip you till hell won't have again.
That's George!
Not one poop out of you, madam.
He needs pee.
Yes, and now get out of this public building. You know what I see written all over you. Reform school, get out.
Papa, please. It's Catholics like you make blood from marketplace. He died.
What's your phraseology? Go home. You lady.
Yes, George.
Go attend to your dance.
My
I'll handle Zanita taking up with the bad kids from the wrong side of town.
Mr. Mayor, if I could just make you understand.
Well, you can't. And by the way, thanks for nothing. I've read that book from cover to cover for a whole week now and couldn't find a single thing.
Mr. Mayor, if you please.
I'll settle your hash as soon as I get these premises off my oldest girl.
All right, but in the meantime, I want you to know that I'm vouching for Tommy Jewels. That boy's got the confidence of every kid in town. Why, you'll be standing in line waiting to shake his hand by the time our band plays its first concert.
Oh, by the time your band plays its first concert, the individual members will have to foregather in wheelchairs on account of the broken legs they'll get from simply tripping over their beards. I'll tell you something, my fine young feather, Never mind. Oliver, J.C. you at Holland. Let's go. I want that man's references, and I want him tonight. Don't let him out of your sight. That man is slippier than a Mississippi sturgeon.
You mean you want us to get his credentials?
Get his papers or get him in jail. I couldn't make myself any plainer if I was a button hook in the well water. Let's go.
Professor Hill, I think Mayorson has behaved abominably, and I think it was wonderful of you coming to Tommy's defense.
Oh, that was nothing.
Yes, it was.
Oh, no. A man can't dodge the issue every time a little personal risk is involved. What does the poet say? The coward dies 1,000 deaths, while the brave man only 500. Unfortunately, the mayor was already pretty mad on account of his billiard parlor. Oh, I suppose a recommendation from a musical authority like yourself would help, but, I couldn't think of asking a thing like that.
Why, Professor Hill,
You would?
I'd be glad to. I just wish I was a little bit more informed. I've been wanting to ask you about Winthrop's cornet.
His cornet? Mother of pearl keys.
I'm sure it's fine, but you see, he never touches it. Oh, the first week or so, he made some, experimental blats, I guess you'd say.
Yes, blacks.
And he sings the minuet in G almost constantly.
La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da.
La-di-da, la-di-da. But he never touches the cornet.
Well, you see...
He says you told him it wasn't necessary.
Well,
He tells me about some think system. If he thinks a minuet in G, he won't have to bother with the notes. Now, Professor.
Miss Marion, the think system is a revolutionary method, I'll admit. But so was Galileo's conception of the heavens, Columbus's conception of the globe, and Bach's conception of the well-tempered clavichord. Now, I can't discuss these things here in public, but if you'll allow me to call. When may I call?
Why, any night this week? Mr. Booth, please join us outside take committee. You are so dear tonight that you wish you told me before Puerto Rico. You're dancing a fairy princess with a bill made for your floor. You had golden shimmer in your hair and silver streaks for all to see. We know that you will bring us home. Take your card and run this full. Here's
Professor, but we got our orders.
We all think that'd be right.
Yes, congratulations. You know, I've been trying to give you fellows my references and credentials all week, but you always manage to change the subject somehow. Now I have just what you want up in my hotel. It'll take me a second.
Sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid I'll have to go along with you.
Yes, well, let me see if I have my key. Oh, what's this? Ah, it's a testimonial from Madame Rini, the only female bassoon player ever to appear on the Red Path circuit. Her stage name, of course. Actually, she's from Moline, Lyda Rose Quackenbush.
Could I see that for a minute?
Oh, you'll never forget the name. Why, it's just like the old song. Lyda Rose, oh, Lyda Rose, oh.
Lyda Rose, oh, Lyda Rose, oh, Lyda Rose.
Stop arguing with yourself. Were you ever tell a butcher would tell me? Ah, yes. No. Fiddlesticks. Just open your mouth and let it come out.
No, Mama.
No, nothing. If he ever comes to call again, you see him alone. And if you have the gumption and tell him how you feel,
Tell him.
there's nothing wrong with a ladylike hint. Mama! Mama! What girl? Where you been? Fishing. Fishing? With Harold.
You mean Professor Hill?
Uh-huh. And look, I still have some work left.
Did you have a good time?
Grumpus, he told me all about his hometown, Gary, Indiana. And he told me he'd take me there someday. Oh, and he taught me a song that had hardly any S's in it. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, let me say it once again. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, that's the town that knew me well. If you like to have a logical explanation of how I happened on this elegant syncopation, I will say without a moment of hesitation.
minute. I teach you Emerald my life frog. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. La-di-da.
Be the laundry, Mom. I'll do it.
Don't you have to get ready for the sociable?
There's time later.
Shin's live around here somewhere.
The Shin home is on East Elm. This is West Elm.
Hot criminy. I see the piano teacher in this town. You must know about this fellow Hill forming a boys' band.
Yes.
Well, don't let him worry you no more. I've got the goods on him in spades. Twiddling two-bit thimble rigger. That's why I got to see shit.
Who are you?
Name's Charlie Cow, and a salesman. But now I'm just out to protect the good name of the traveler fraternity from that swindler.
Mr. Cowell, you're making a big mistake.
Mistake my old lady's horsey cover. That man's been the raspberry seed of my wisdom tooth long enough. Say, what kind of piano teacher are you? You didn't see right through him? He's no more professor than...
I know all about that. Band teachers are always called professor. It is a harmless exception. He is a fine director. And his
Fine director? Now wait just a minute. Have you heard a note of music from any band?
No, but
But nothing, girly girl. He's never formed a band in his life, and he never will.
if you'll just listen to me for a minute.
I'd like to do more than that. I'm just about the information. But you see, I've got to leave word about that fellow Hill with somebody on the way to the depot.
You'll never catch that train to the depot. You'll have to get up the crossing.
No, sir. I've got to leave word about that fellow Hill, and I can see you ain't the one to leave word with.
Just a minute. Mr. Cowell, you don't know me yet.
Is that an invitation?
No. I mean, I don't know you.
No trouble there, girly girl.
And I mean as well as I'd like.
I'd need more time anyway.
I never met a man who sells handles. That's something, well, quite different.
It takes a real salesman to sell animals. Animals have a limited appeal. Wait, what am I doing? I'll miss my train and I'll get fired. And I've got to see shit about that fellow Hill.
Leave word with me.
Not in your tick type. How do I know you'll deliver these messages?
Try me. There's your train now. Run for it.
Why, you double-dealing little! Who do you think you're protecting? That man's got a girl in every county of Illinois. That's 102 counties, none of them including the piano teachers like you he goes up to keep their mouths shut. Neither one of you heard the last of me, girly girl.
Maureen! Maureen! Maureen, dear. Who's you talking to just... Why, Professor Hill!
Top of the evening, Mrs. Brew. Miss Mary.
You come up and sit. I've got some jelly on the stove.
There's no jelly on the stove, Mama.
Well, I'll put some on.
Shall we set, as your mother said?
Well,
You did ask me to call.
did I? I didn't mean anything.
Now, Miss Mary, I'm not suggesting your invitation inferred anything but academic enlightenment. The think system. I've been by your house a time or two to try to explain it to you this week, but there always seem to be people around. Mostly ladies, I thought.
Yes, Mrs. Squires and several other ladies.
Good. I wouldn't want anyone beating my time. You wouldn't? No, ma'am? Well, it's evidently not the convenient night. I'll see you at the sociable later.
Professor Hill, is it really true that you've had 100 women? What I'm trying to say is,
Yes?
is it really true that you've created a think system?
What? A think system? Why, sure. It's quite simple, really. As simple as whistling. Nobody has to show you how to use your lips when you whistle. You just think a tune and it comes out clearly here. Don't suppose you try that yourself before you ask any questions.
I take your word.
Couldn't we sit down?
Are all music teachers as dense as I am?
All music teachers?
I dare say you meet dozens, even 100.
Why,
Are they all as fascinated as I am with the think system?
well, some more, some less. One young lady had thought up the same system before I got to her town. She even showed me a few refinements.
I see.
Have I said something wrong?
Please don't let me keep you, Professor Hill. I'm sure you have many more important things to do than explain the think system to me.
I can't think of a one.
And it must be very dull company for a man of your experience.
Now, say, where'd you get an idea like that?
One hears rumors about traveling salesmen.
Be careful, Miss Mary. You mustn't believe everything you hear. After all, there's rumors about librarians.
I suppose you're referring to Uncle Matty.
Uncle Matty?
Mr. Madison, my father's best friend. No matter what they say, he left me in a sure job so Mother Winthrop and I would have some security. Now, surely don't...
Of course not. But why do you think people start those rumors?
Narrow-mindedness? Jealousy? Jealousy mostly, I guess.
Exactly! And jealousy mostly starts rumors about traveling salesmen. But what have you heard?
Oh, nothing about you personally, just generally.
Well, what have you heard generally?
Just that, well, it stands to reason that disappointment and jealousy can lead to, take you for instance. Their attentions to customers and, well, teachers might be easily misinterpreted, mightn't they? I mean, now honestly, mightn't they?
Why?
And so you say, if another salesman or somebody were jealous, it could be downright lies, couldn't they?
What could?
Rumors and things.
Well, of course.
And it just proves that you should never believe everything you ever hear. I mean, if you discuss things...
Miss Marion, I would be happy to discuss anything in the world with you. But couldn't we do it sitting down? You do sit. Your knees bend and all.
You can sit on the porch steps.
We could also sit on a large hollow log over at the footbridge.
I couldn't think of it. I've never been to the footbridge with a man in my life.
Just to talk.
I've got the dress for the sociable.
Then meet me there in 15 minutes.
I just can't, please. Some other time. Maybe tomorrow.
My dear little librarian, you pile up enough tomorrows and you'll find you've collected nothing but a lot of empty yesterdays. I don't know about you, but I'd like to make today worth remembering.
So would I.
15 minutes.
15 minutes. Mama!
What?
I just told Professor Hill that I meet him at the footbridge in 15 minutes.
Glory be and the saints be praised. It works.
What does?
I've been using the think system on you from the parlor.